Probably gonna be a long stream today, unless I get burnt out in the first hour. I don't think that'll happen though. Server's a little bit laggy. Anyway, good morning, everybody, or good evening, or whatever the fuck. Hello, server, wake up. There it is. It's like 4 a.m. No, it's almost 8. It's almost 8 in the morning. It's really not that early. Pretty early. I mean, I normally stream at like 10:30, so I could see why people would think it's pretty early for me. Good morning. Yes. Sir. It's a little early. It's a little early, and it's a Monday morning, so I'm not expecting too many chatters, but whatever. I don't really care. I didn't stream yesterday. I was thinking about putting a video out. I have an idea for a video. I'll probably do it today, either on stream or off stream. I'll post the video. I haven't made a video on stream in a while. Oh, I forgot to pull the Twitch chat up. Because I am streaming on Twitch now. Even though no one's there. But it is a thing. We love early streams. Yeah, it's just kind of the vibe today. I think today might just be a long stream. It might be like a 3 or 4 because I want to post a video, or I want to make a video on stream again. 30-day holiday? Bro got banned. Oh, there's 2 corpses. I didn't know that. How'd you get banned from HYPIXEL? That's kind of cray-cray. What's the video about? Probably spawning. I'm gonna like clickbait, probably. How to spawn a mineshaft in a minute or something like that. And I'll just like over edit it for no reason, then it'll probably do okay. Nothing too special. Or is it gonna leak Ruby? I mean, it's not even Ruby. You can do it with anything. I'm just gonna use the regular route to show. Which is why it's a little clickbait, because technically it's nobody spawning in a minute. It's just like false ban boosting. Lucky. Swift on my alt at school. Bro's on the school computer alt. Alright. Interesting. Yeah, I'm expecting like 20 people being in here, max. I'm on my phone. Interesting. Snitch on his teacher. Bro probably has headphones in. AirPods, yeah. I don't know how I feel about this music. I might just turn the music off. The music was kind of a vibe for last stream, but this stream I'm not feeling it. I don't know. Music's like been such a weird problem for me for YouTube. I never know if I want to run it or if I don't want to run it. I don't know. I really don't know what's gonna happen with Skyblock, because a lot of Skyblock stuff is like really relying on like Hightail. So if Hightail drops and like actually does well, bro, I'm kind of nervous because I'm gonna have to like pivot. It's gonna be so weird. All this sold. Racing helmet even have a use case? Not really. It was just for the video. Like I don't. I'm moving this light out of the way. It's bothering me. It just attacked me. Okay, we're turning the light off. I'm just gonna be in the dark. I don't know why my light just attacked me. I have to think Hightail will flop. Yeah, I'm really like I said on stream like a little while back. I was like, it's either gonna flop like really hard or it's gonna do like really well, and I don't think it'll do an in between. Hightail won't flop? I really don't know. Like, I genuinely could not tell you. It could like do really good or it could do really bad, and I have no idea. I could not tell you the answer. Cause like, if it does well, like, what are my like? I have to change. I have to switch to Hightail, bro. Like, I gotta go. I gotta do it. You know. Mineshaft, Mine, and Hightail, and even the new game mode that HYPIXEL is coming out, like no glaze, looks pretty good. No glaze or anything. It looks pretty good. But that really just begs the question: is why didn't they just put this attention into Skyblock? And, I don't get it. Why make another game like Skyblock? 10th locket, good shit. Yeah, Hightail. I'm talking about the new HYPIXEL game mode. Like, why not just put that attention into into Skyblock instead of like whatever they're doing now? I'll probably try it out. Yeah, I don't really know anymore. Like, I'll probably try it out. What else am I spending my money on? Not everybody plays Skyblock? I guess. But like a big majority does. At least on HYPIXEL. Hightail will flop? Look, I don't know. I'm in between a lot. Like, I literally don't know. It could flop or it could do like really well. I'm unsure. Even 20% of the player base is huge? Yeah, but the 80% is just such a big majority, bro. I don't know. I'm not sure, really. I'm excited to see what they'll do with that new game mode, though, for sure. Look, that shit could be peak. But the thing is, they could just do what they did with that with Skyblock. Just say fuck 1.8.9 and make Skyblock 1.21 and re-update everything. I'm a big believer that they should just like revamp the whole game. Yeah, best way to spawn is gemstones. There's no quitting? I didn't say there was quitting. You get poop Skatha? Yeah, I did. I realized that there was a poop version of it and I had to buy it. I thought that was Aura. I really think, you know, like 1.0 or whatever they're trying to do with that. They should just do that. They should just like get rid of 1.8.9 entirely instead of like dragging it. It's just so much more work trying to code like 2 versions of the game when you could just code like 1 version of the game. It just make everybody's life easier. I don't know. I'm not really sure. I love this game so much. And, you know, I've made so many, like, friends and stuff off of it, but it just feels like they have more important things to do than this game. This game was, like, their stepping stone into a greater opportunity, and it kind of feels like they're abandoning it. At least to me. That's how it feels. But, like, people are going to be like, well, they're not abandoning it, but I feel like the way they're updating it now just kind of feels like a pity updates, bro. I feel like that's what it's going to be. Yeah, I did get the skate this game. It was cheap. I may as well have, I guess, even though I was, like, hating on it, but whatever. I just love this game a lot. And it's cringe, it's cliche, whatever. But when you spend thousands of hours playing a game and it feels like it's getting abandoned, it's kind of tragic. Yeah, low ping mining's fun. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. I'm a 1.21 hater and all, but the fact that 1.21 is going to look way better than 1.8.9 and it's so much harder to code 1.8.9 stuff, fuck 1.8.9. I love 1.8.9, my favorite game, or my favorite version of all time. But if it's gonna improve this game more than what it already is, then we should go for that. But game being ditched, it's not being ditched. I'm kind of over exaggerating a little bit, but in my way of like how I feel about it, that's kind of how I feel. Like they're not saying directly it's getting ditched, but that's like how I feel. They have so many new projects coming up, and it kind of feels like they're just more focused on that kind of stuff. But I don't know. Yeah, man, they could do so much shit with 1.21. Like I said, I love 1.8.9. It is. I grew up on this shit, but like, yeah, that's kind of how I feel. If 1.21 would make the game better, they should do it. They should just abandon 1.8. For sure. Just why are we doing this? You tested any of the routes? I tested the one you said I should share, and I didn't really like it. I went back to using the first one. Not gonna lie. I'm not the biggest Iron Man guy. Got a Midas staff today. Big. Yeah, I don't know. I just don't really. I don't know anything about Iron Man. I never would have done one. I did one for like a couple months with a co-op, but I got bored. Just not my cup of tea. It's just too much work. Just resupply my HYPIXEL. I have no idea what to spend my coins on, literally, bro. That's exactly how I feel. But I know exactly what I need to spend my coins on. I need another pendant, another Devon's Drill, half relic Scatha, another Jade Belt, Chimera 5 on my gauntlet, and then I'd probably be fine. Bruh, Alloy on the 64th run's crazy. I'm not doing M7 to get Claymore, and the Penguin maybe I'll do. I'd rather die than play M7, I'm sorry. Even if it's just for completion. Yeah. Yeah, if you're like a coal miner, it's so much easier to max stuff compared to like shafts. 7 is super easy, bro. I don't care. You know the milliseconds that would save would end up adding to like 10,000 hours of playtime to pay for that. That's literally meaningless. Like maybe I'll get a giant sword, but I don't know about that. Yeah, but like Racing Helmet is way more interactive in my opinion. And I had already planned on doing that. And I don't need requirements to get Racing Helmet. It was just something I could buy. So that's why it was more fun. If Claymore didn't have requirements, I would buy it immediately. But the fact that I have to actually play the game to get it makes me not want to do it. Claymore sounds fire. It is a lot. It's technically true, for sure. It's just I don't want to get it. You can test? Yeah, I know it's true. I didn't say it wasn't. What's your net worth? I have no idea. Bro. Does more damage? I'm not worried about damage. I'm worried about swing range. Shit's too boring. If that's too boring, you're not gonna make it very far. If you can't do Dwarven comms to Heart of the Mountain for it, bro. How much have you made mining? Like made mining on this profile? Probably like 20, 21 bill. But I gave away a lot of it like a while back. Show your what? Oh, my username is just ZJ2. Blaze Mogs Mining? Nah. I don't... Does Blaze make 110 mil an hour? Maybe. How much time? Like 700 hours. What'd you see on Minecraft? 2-character name? That's crazy, bro. I've never seen that before. I saw the dude with the name Apple before, though. That was wild. 130 mil. But that's alright. There's no way you average 130 mil with Blaze. I don't know about that. That's cool, bro. That's a cool name. That's pretty fucking sick, actually. Crystal comms or Dwarven comms? Dwarven. For sure. That's a cool username. I like that Pokemon a lot. Not better than my Goat Poplio, though. 1.4 mil per boss. I don't know. I would get bored of doing that over and over again. I just don't really like combat though. I like Diana. Maybe like, but the thing is for Diana is I would have to do like a bunch of annoying shit I don't want to do. Actually, I guess you don't anymore. You just need Dayblade, right? You need Dayblade and the Crown of Avarice and the full Mythos set. So technically, I guess I could do it. You should probably just use the Mithril Drill. Coins to get into? Yeah, bro. I might be able to actually do Diana. I didn't even think about that. Just do it for the money. Yeah, I just don't think that's meta, bro. I think doing stuff for like what you find fun is better than doing it for the money. Which is why I do shaft mining and not coal. You need MP and combat levels? Yeah, but I guess I could get that. Like, I could just like buy rev minions at some point. Ow. Just do B series milestones, but like I don't want to do that. Mine shafts you mine? I mine 1, and that being a Jasper 1 mine shaft. You need money? Well, just find something that makes money and then like is fun to you, and then you'll be fine. Yeah, I make okay coins off the Jade and the Ruby. It's probably better to do like Amber or Amethyst to spawn. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Just play the game like if you want to have fun. Like if you find the garden fun, which is actually like maniacal, like do that. Like who cares, bro? Exactly. Just do what you find fun, and then eventually you'll be able to buy stuff. No, I don't mind the one with the crystal. I don't like the Hearthstone, it's too boring to me. Anything that's boring, I just don't do it. I don't know, is that relevant, Sam? Or does it have like swing speed? Pet are you using? I'm using like 4 pets. I'm using Skatha, Bal, Glaciite Golem, and Mammoth. What's wrong with them? There's just too much Hearthstone. I don't like mining them. Has swing range? You let me know if that works. Because I don't even think I'm gonna buy it. It just seems like an extra hotbar slot to me. Like, I just don't really care. I'd rather put Chimera on a Leaping Sword before that, I'm gonna be honest. You sell that 4 mil stash. It's like all Hearthstone. No point in selling it. I just kind of leave it in there to rage bait people at this point. Extra pack Riviera by Kino. It's in my Discord. Reasoning? I can give you a reasoning for all of them if you want. Chimera Leaping Sword is a shout, I know. Heart of the Mountain 8, haven't touched the Glaciite Camp. Get to the Glaciite Camp, and then do comps till 10. That was such a good use of Racing Helmet right there. I'd mind if I didn't have to sweat my ass off. Honestly, yeah. I mean, I don't even really sweat that hard. Yeah, so Bal gives 10% pickaxe ability cooldown. Glaciite Golem gives 1 pristine for every corpse looted in a mineshaft. Skatha just gives a lot of fortune for gems, so I use that for spawning. And Mammoth just makes it so you don't lose cold when you get attacked. 300 ping's a different world. Yeah, just don't do anything that's like super annoying. I mean, eventually, even with gems, you'll just get so used to it that, like, you'll glide without even really thinking about it. Could be getting an update? What do you mean? No problem, bro. You might be getting like an alpha drop on tomorrow, on Tuesday, but even then I would probably be on Thursday. I would really hope for like a patch drop where it just fix every bug that's been plaguing the game for the last like 3 months. I'll thought if you, yeah, it might be like a Tuesday thing. They need to just drop like a patch, either a shadow or a regular patch talking about the fillet bug. Fillet bug, cocoon bug, better together bug, snail bug, or well, snail black cat swap. Shouldn't really be in the game, it's still a bug. What else? There's like 5 billion mining bugs. Ore fortune not working in a shaft. Like 5 fucking bajillion bugs in this game. I haven't been fixed, and they've been reported like 80 times. Admins just be doing nothing, I guess. Either that or they're more worried about content updates than bug fixes. Mining coal would seem weird to me. Nah, I want them to do it. I mean, we all want to try it. Like, I want to know if it's fun. Like, what's the point? Like, I could spawn and then mine coal and see how good it is. Like, I want to know, like, collection per hour, because that would be so fun. It would be interesting. Yeah, it's gonna get updates, but I think they're gonna be less relevant than what you think they are. It makes hella money, but it's so boring. I'm aware. That's why I don't do it. Hightail looks mid. I don't think Hightail will be mid. I just don't think it'll be ideal. Like, I think Hightail will do better than everybody thinks it's gonna do. I'm honestly starting to become a believer that Hightail is probably gonna be good. And by good, I mean a bunch of people are gonna play it. If it's actually fun, I don't know. But I think it's gonna be popular is more what I'm trying to say. Definitely will be popular. Too much expectations? Nah, I think it'll be popular. Yeah, that's the thing. Is Hytale is like a Roblox. It's more like a Minecraft, but it's like a Roblox in a way where they want the players to develop everything. So when they give you like all this shit, all these assets, all this stuff to do, so that you can make your own shit. So people can make like their own Skyblock if they wanted to. Or like Hypixel themselves could make their own Hypixel Skyblock in Hytale. And at that point, if they do that, they're probably gonna fucking abandon Skyblock entirely. Like if Hytale does good enough, they might just abandon the whole entire server, like updating wise. They might just leave it as it is. Yeah, encouraging modding. Yeah, I think it's a good idea. I don't think it's ever a bad idea to encourage modding. I think it's a better idea to like actually update your game though. Like having updates instead of making people do it for you. It'll be very buggy. I mean, I'm not sure about that. We'll have to see. That's another we'll have to see kind of thing. It looks interesting. I want to talk to a couple creators asking how they feel about it. And if it was popular enough, would they just drop Skyblock to play it? I'm curious. I should do that. I mean, I could just press Q faster. Like I said, I'm not really tryharding very hard. Especially on stream. I'm kind of just vibing. Why my Jasper rates are so bad on stream anyway. I don't think it'll be a Cyberpunk problem. Cyberpunk was like borderline unplayable. I'm not sure. I mean, most of the code's already done, I'm pretty sure. Like, the game's, like, pretty close to release at this point. From what I know. I don't think swing range works. Alright, then. That is not worth, then. I pressed my button back. Rip? Yeah. I think it would only work if it was like a left click thing. But you need to right click the corpses, so. Cool's ass is always rage baiting. Cool just wants me to buy stupid shit. It's fine. Feels like Windcraft V2. I don't really think that's an issue. I think Windcraft's probably a good server. I never got into it, but it looks pretty good. It looks like there's a lot of passion on the server. I think Windcraft's problem is they just don't have the people. I did get a TikTok about Windcraft today, so maybe they're trying to advertise more. Raven Guard looks like Tellus Rems. I don't really know what that is. No, I don't even have E-Man 7, so I can't even give that to you anyway. Crazy good. Skyblock had Windcraft's gameplay and the same grind and feel. It would be 4 times as addictive. I don't know. I never really got into Windcraft, but I saw some of the gameplay. I think Windcraft is just more of an MMORPG than Skyblock is, and Skyblock's more of a grindy kind of. I don't really know how to put it. I mean, they're both MMORPGs, but it's just different. Windcraft is more like RuneScape, but like Skyblock has the grind aspect that RuneScape has, while Windcraft has like the gameplay feel that RuneScape has. I think that's probably what it is. Yeah, I don't know. Skyblock is just so good for like the wrong reasons. Mining to be less ping dependent? I don't think it'll ever be less ping dependent. I'm gonna be honest with you, G. I think that's probably the last thing they're worried about. Mining is fun and all, but and like ping is very important. I don't think they're worried about it. I think they're more worried about content updates at the moment than they will ever be worried about like optimization and like other servers and stuff. Ping was mining that? Yeah, it's just not gonna happen anytime soon. As like cool as that would be, I just don't think that's gonna, like a reality. I need to figure out where this corpse is. Like I never know where it is. Gotta be like somewhere up here. There's that one. I looted that one. Is it back this way? Where is this fucking corpse at? I think somebody in Mining Cult made Glass Sync work for 1.20, 1.8. I think they just they coded it. I don't know how good it is though. Where is this corpse at? I looted that one. That one. Bro, I give up. I don't care. Hope Hytel has EU servers. Well, if Hytel's a sandbox like game like they're insinuating, you wouldn't even need to worry about ping anyway. Yeah, there's one for 1.21.5, but everybody's on 1.21.8, so it's like kind of meaningless. No. Dude, I probably have Hearthstone in here from like 6 months ago. I forgot to pull up the Twitch chat again. Nobody ever types in Twitch chat anyway. Like free storage, pretty much. Skatha for spawning shafts? What do you mean, how do I use it? Like, you want to know the pet role? Do I get my free mill from Scorpius? Oh, I didn't vote for him. Never mind. Is it really good? Worth it? I mean, if you're gonna do thousands of shafts like I am, yeah. 24 viewers. I think it's just because it's so different than my early, like, stream time. I normally stream, like, 3 hours from now, so it makes sense. Not really, like, worried about it. I kind of figured it. It was either I was gonna make the video or, like, stream, and I kind of felt like not making the video today. Right now. Or maybe I will. Not like I have anything else to do. It's not like a long video to make either. I'm not really sure. I haven't decided. Too lazy to refill my water. Look, yeah, I gotta go get water eventually. Not right now, it's a little early, but I don't have my jug today. I mean, it just depends on what you already have in your setup, to be honest. Like, if you already have the Von Drill and, like, everything that's, like, meta, then you start to get nitpicky at that point. Oh, I didn't realize there was a Lapis. What's up, PogChamps? It's probably not even here anyway. Nope. I'm so brain dead. I need it. Eventually I'll have Chimera on this thing, and I will be able to actually use it. Because, like, I am so throwing with this. First this. I'll pop the buffs in a second. Normally you would pop your buffs, but I don't want to waste that much time with the mining speed boost. As I have, like, the worst mining speed boost of all time. Mine on stream? Sometimes. It really just depends. Like, yesterday I did. Oops. It really just depends on how I feel. I'm still a mad believer in the fact that they should make an auto buff, like, item where every buff in your inventory gets popped. Like, that'd be so big. Mining is just, it just really depends if I feel like worth it that day to mine. I don't know. It just, like, I mean, I have items that I want to buy, so sometimes I'll mine off stream where I'm like, I need to probably make a video about this at some point, So I'll keep mining off stream so I can at least lower the blow a little bit. They fixed Filet? Oh. Nope. That's just never getting fixed at this point. When Hightail drops, they're never fixing this. It's just not getting fixed until Hightail dies. Yeah, it's kind of tragic, honestly. I've probably wasted like so many coins on fillets. It's what, like 20k per or something like that. I bought hundreds. Yeah, I would go mine gemstones. Unless you're gonna tell me you're an Iron Man, then you just keep mining diamonds at that point. I would go do like Jasper Grotto mining. There's no point on any profile that's non-Iron Man for you to be mining diamonds at all. Unless for some specific reason you like doing it, then I guess keep doing it. Mining diamonds is just so bad. Yeah, so do I, something player, but usually. Regardless of if I have one or not. I need to start, what's it called? I need to start just having a cold potion every time as well. I need to make sure I'm actively using a cold potion. Or if I had, I could set up like a keybind to do CW timer set an hour. So every hour I just like automatically drink a new cold potion before I have to go into a shaft. That would be cool. I need something like that, honestly. Is it on the God Pot? No, it's not on the God Pot. I don't know why. It's because it came after the update. Technically you need 3 Devon drills, but somebody was telling me that blue cheese was better on both anyway. I don't know. I'm not really sure how I feel about it. I'll have to test it more. There's an effect timer GUI? Interesting. Why are my messages being blocked? It just depends on what you're saying, brother. Be saying something crazy. Somebody remind me to delete waypoint 15. Later. Hour and 40 minutes with Parrot. True. I probably should buy a Parrot pet as well. I keep forgetting. And 18. How many Lapis corpses? It's only one, sadly. Sadly, only one. We had a 3 Lapis yesterday, and I only made like 365 finds. It was really bad. 18 is peak? Nah, I don't like 18. I don't like mining that Hearthstone. I don't like mining Hearthstone that early. I love gemstone spread. Fucking me. It's like 1 block deep. I know I'm trolling. Gemstone spread is like the worst best thing you could ever have in the game, bro. Is the worst best thing. Genuine. That is the best way to describe it. The worst best thing you could ever have. Prayer is pretty good for the price. I'll look into it after this. I know you can reach this. Okay. What would you suggest for shaft mining? I made a video about it. The video is not too up to date, but if I were you, what I would do is I would watch my video from a while back and then watch my new video about shaft mining that I posted a couple weeks ago, right after that, and then like go about what you're doing. Should mine up there? What do you mean? Yeah, I probably should, but then the jumping is just downtime, and you don't have all the veins in this route anyway, so any extra downtime just makes no sense. You making at the top right, at top left says 94 mil an hour. Shaft mining is a top 3 method, and it's not 2 or 1, sadly, as much as I would like it to be. It was number 2 for a while because Jasper was so high, but it has fallen off. You could argue that it's better than Grotto, but that's only if you're like super efficient with your spawns and you're very lucky with Lapis counts and Jasper counts. Basecamp blocking tracker, yep. I'm not getting rid of it, bro. Basecamp staying up there, sadly. I don't like people lurking at my tracker because it's not accurate. People are just gonna call me shit off like when I'm streaming, but in reality, I'm streaming. So of course it's not going to be very good. Bro's hiding the 50%. I'm hiding the 74% right now. What's up, Sprout? It's been a minute. %74% isn't even that good usually. What you find so interesting about mining? I don't know. I just like it. It makes good money. I have fun with it. It's satisfying. I like the updates. I think some of the mining updates are the best updates they've ever put out. Yeah, I don't look at the money. The money per hour is never really the goal. It's more the efficiency tracker. I mean, they're both important, but still mining Jasper. Yes. So. Yeah, mining, they put so much effort into mining and everything, and it's just so satisfying to do it. Forging is good too, but I think I like forging just because of how similar it is to mining. But I don't forge anymore because the number 1 forger is an actual degenerate, and there's no way I would be able to get anywhere close to that level, so there's no point in even attempting it. And mining is much more unreached for a lot of the leaderboard stuff. Hunting is pretty good. Yeah, I don't have to worry about early game money, and I don't really like hunting. It's not my thing. Maybe for early game, like you said, for people who need money early, but it's just not interesting to me. I don't really like the attribute update or anything like that. I think attributes were fine. I think what they should have done is just made it so attributes just came with every armor set regardless of what they were. And then, you know. Forging is like 1,000 times cheaper to get a full setup. Yeah. I mean, but really mining at its core is full Devon, Pendant, and a Devon Shrill, and then maybe a Skatha. That's like max. Anything after that, it's just like you're getting into the nitty gritty, like niche stuff. Excuse me. Few billion, yeah. Lucy, I think, is who it is. And they have like mental problems, literally. Yeah, I'll probably buy a G-Drag at some point to XP share. Yeah, I am. I'm using a Hep Relic. My list of upgrades right now is Hep Relic Skatha, 2nd Pendant, 3rd Devon's Drill, Chimera 5 Gauntlet, and that's pretty much it. That's all I have in my sights. Lucy got the throne? Bruh. Unlucky. Who's number 1 now? Because if they dethrone Lucy, then they're even more of a degenerate than Lucy is. From mining, I made like 20, 25 bill, probably. 2nd Pendant, just so I could use it for spawning. I need a 2nd Pendant and a 2nd Jade Belt, both with blazing on it. 20 hours a day, bro. Like, they should start banning people for doing that shit. You should not, like, or like start timing them out. Like, you should not be allowed to play the server if you play 20 hours a day. Like, start timing those people out. I'm sorry, that shit is so crazy. 2 Ambers? No. No, you would just put the only difference would be I put blazing on it instead of royal. Chimera 5 Gauntlet is useful? Yeah. Technically, Chimera 5 Leaping Sword would be useful too for the cold res. Above 10 hours, they should time you out for real. They definitely should. I would propose that to the admins if I was on the team. There's no reason for you to be playing that long. And, like, that's not even, like, physically possible. And if it is, you're living a degenerate lifestyle. Isn't blazing better? No. Royal has a niche use in shaft mining. It's not even really niche anymore. But it's meta, because you get to break more blocks. Make more money. Royal is only more mining speed, yeah. And with Royal, you can get to another tick on Jasper, which makes you more money. Pretty nice. Magma Fields Mithril? Bro's going back to 2022. I'm not gonna lie. Some of my old videos I was doing Magma Fields Mithril. Back in the day. It was like meta for mining XP and I did it to get mining 60. Glacial Golem skin? Yeah, I don't really care too much for skins. 3.4 bill XP? Yeah, go ahead and ban that guy. For real. Yes. As a new player, it's like one of the best options you can do. Yachty will either tell you to rush mining or rush Rift, and we're not rushing Rift, so... rushing mining literally is like a 1-minute explanation, and I do it like every stream. Forging doesn't make coins? Yeah, people are just weird. People just do shit because they want the notoriety of being #1. But in reality, that's really only effective on games like RuneScape with like an actual like population. Skyblock has like no players. Getting #1 on Skyblock is like fucking wiping your ass. Like nobody gives a shit. Yeah, Forging doesn't make coins. I rush both Rift and mining, but I have piping. Yeah, I mean, you're still gonna make good money with the sludge method. Probably. Rift's kind of goated. Rift's goated on the first playthrough. There's no coins per hour. I make 40 mil like guaranteed, but that's it. I can make like 90 if I'm lucky. It's the sludge method? Bro. It's not that complicated. It's literally in the name. What do you think you do? I guess it is a little more complicated because you have to forge mixtures, but... Thought there was new tech. No, there's no new tech. Just do it sludge. Maybe one of these days I'll do a new profile. And I'll show everybody how easy mining is. It seems stupid. It's only good because you can do it so early. Like, you shouldn't be able to make 20 mil an hour that early in the game. Which is the reason I recommend it. Because going from Heart of the Mountain 7 making about 300k an hour to go into making 20 mil an hour is pretty solid. $309 and a 1 lapis, I suck. Sludge is down in price by a lot. You have to make mixtures? Yeah, you're supposed to make mixtures. That was always the meta. Onyx is kinda down. What the fuck? Alright, how much was that parrot pet anyway? Does this parrot, like the epic, have the same perks? It does. It's like a level 100 worth. Why is the epic like the same amount as a legendary? You forge refined? Yeah, I mean, I guess so. Like better? Oh, yeah, I see. Because of the god pot. Whatever. Yeah, it's like the same price anyway, it doesn't matter to me. Nobody's buying my Jasper. What's the difference? It's like literally zero difference. I didn't mean to do that. It still worked though. Forge is always gonna make more money. Bro, if you're not using your Forge, you're stupid. Just don't look at my Forge. 20 mil in an early game as an Iron Man? No, not really. Maybe with farming. Oh, what Jimbo did was Jimbo rushed farming. So it's probably meta. It's probably more meta to rush farming to make money. Bro. I'm not using my Forge. You should be. You should be using it. I would make like double my money if I was using Forge. Jimbo makes 10 mil an hour, I guess. I don't know, bro. But you could like dead ass like farm for 10 hours while doing other shit. Can't really mine and do other shit at the same time for 10 hours. What's this guy doing, bro? I have no 2 monitor. Unlucky. What is this server, bro? People just skipping glacial veins and just throwing the whole server for no reason, bro. Shit is so annoying. Yeah, I heard pest farming makes good money. Just macro? But honestly, kind of true, though. You could totally macro and get away with it with farming. Mining's different. Showing your Heart of the Mountain tree? No, my Heart of the Mountain tree is not meta, so I don't show it to people. 35 mil with Finnegan. Yeah, but if you have to rely on a mayor to make money, that's not meta. You have to rely on him, like, all the Diana Cobras can be like, I make 7 trill with Diana, but like, they're not making shit outside of non-Diana. Really? I don't know about mining. I don't macro mining. I've had people talk to me about it, but not something I do. I don't macro anything. Diana is insane though? Yeah, but you still have to wait. Yeah, having to wait for a mayor to make money is just arguably bad. What's up, Tanjay? Go to a thrift store? True, dude. I used to use a Toshiba 2002 monitor, bro. As my second. But I bought a dedicated monitor. Both of my monitors are at least 144 now. I'm not gonna tell you to macro. That's like an instant way for me to just lose all credibility in the Skyblock community. But you could do what you want. Cole or Diana? I think that's allegedly supposed to be 4 per Cole. Two 4K monitors. That's crazy, bro. Yeah. I will not be streaming any of the Fiestas, probably. Because I hate streaming during Fiesta. Yeah, it's just the people who overnight who get banned. That's crazy. I didn't even know they sold 160 Hz monitors. Last time I streamed a Fiesta, I like actually had a mental breakdown from the chat. This shit was awful, bro. FPS should equal the hertz on the monitor. I think it just depends on how the game's coded, from what I've heard. You macro, I personally play a different game. That's what a lot of people do. And that's what I did when I F11 and got banned, is I would play CSGO on my other monitor. But I served my time, I did my crime, and I'm moving on. Hertz just limits your FPS, yeah. How can you make 20 mil with early game mining? If you're not an Iron Man, I don't know. Texture pack, sound pack. Texture packs in my Discord. The sound packs is SPFD on Modrent. Just look that up. Macroing is normalized in Skyblock. Macroing is normalized in like every game, bro. You know how many people macro in RuneScape? You know how many people macro in like every MMO? It's just always gonna be a problem because people love to reap the rewards of games without having to put in the work because the work is boring. The game design, bro, you're a fucking loser, bro. What are you doing? Go find another lobby. Like, what the fuck are you doing, bro? Of course he gets blessed with a mineshaft. Guys, if you mineshaft mine and you like see somebody, like if you actually go steal their picos, you have problems. You have like mental fucking issues. I'm sorry. That's like insane. It takes more time. Low-key do that all the time. It takes more time because you're gonna run out of picos. I always steal them, bro. You're literally ruining your rates by doing it. Finding a new lobby is gonna make you spawn faster. It's literally true. The insanity comes from thinking the veins are yours in the first place. But everybody knows that you're doing this route. Like, everybody in the planet knows you're routing it. It's adaptability. It's not adaptability. It just wastes both of your time. I guess, whatever, bro. It just doesn't make sense to me. You're just wasting time. Both of you. Both parties are wasting time by having to adapt. When you could just find a new lobby and, like, move on. I just don't really get it. Like, even here. Oh, this guy's about to steal this one. Bro, proving my point. What's the best item to forge for money? Go into Discord and then use the bot from Sky Helper and just figure it out. It's annoying. Yeah. I mean, especially now that shafting's like pretty popular, it gets annoying. Making your own private route is probably better. I mean, I have a private route that's in my head. I'm just not gonna use it. I wouldn't use it off stream either, but it would fuck somebody else over. Sam, I'm leaking your route on stream right now. This cool helped me with some E-Manslayer yesterday. Nice. He just runs off. He just runs off, bro. They do not care. They do not care. They even take payment. Bro's trying to like increase his image after the Discord incident. Trying to get his rep back, literally, bro. Telling you. Thanks for answering my questions. No problem. I like answering some questions. I need to make like actual like mining guides for my Discord. I'll probably just like eventually when like mining becomes super stale, I'll probably just remake every mining guide that's ever been made. I know I never said I was gonna do that. I don't know. I don't really know. I'm not sure. I know I said I wasn't gonna make mining guides, but I've met so many people who are like top collections that I feel like I could make the most accurate guides. How would macro checks look like farming? Oh, I've been macro checked. Mining Cult has guides. I mean, a lot of them are unupdated, and most of the people I know are from Mining Cult who made the guides anyway. I don't know. I feel like mining content is a little stale at the moment, so it's harder for me to make content. If I ever go on hiatus from making videos, you guys will know why. Like, I'm at one point it might just be like a month worth of streams. Because I genuinely will just not know what to post. More like Skyblock content as a whole, I mean, that's true too. Skyblock content, I've said this 5 billion times, is just delaying the inevitable most of the time. Like, we will never get another Crimson Isle update ever. Crimson Isle had people playing the game for hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of hours. We will never get that again. Crimson Isle update delayed everybody for like months. But like, you know, you get a Backwater Bayou update that delays them for like a couple like weeks. Yeah. You're right. Nah, I just shaft mine during Fiesta. I don't even play the game during Fiesta, bro. I just have nightmares about Fiestas. Because every time I streamed a Fiesta, it was like, when's the Fiesta? When's the Fiesta? I'm like, bro, open up your fucking computer and look. Like, I'm not your clock. Like, I'm sorry. That's why I'm like never doing that shit again. So I don't even like play the game during Fiestas. Like, I have some levels of self-respect. It's just kind of annoying. Like, I don't mind answering like regular mining questions, but that's some bullshit. You think of the new HYPIXEL game mode? It looks pretty cool, bro. I wish they would put that energy into Skyblock. That's really what I thought when I first saw that. Heart of the Mountain 4, you don't even need a drill at Heart of the Mountain 4. But any mithril drill would help because of the extra powder from the events. Glaciate columns would be cool. You got the skin? Yeah, I bought the skin. I don't know why. I think it's because there's a shit colored one. I like the shit color. I'm probably gonna make a texture pack where I like make a shit colored drill and spade too. Matches your armor? Yeah, it matches my armor and my helmet skin. I don't know why the citrine color isn't actually brown though. That shit pisses me off. Ugh. In the gameplay. I think that they could just like ginger loadout. Nah, bro. The shit colored loadout just superior. I really think that they should just drop 1.8 as a whole. Like, I love 1.8. We talked about this earlier in the stream. 1.8 is the GOAT, but for better gameplay experience, we should be using 1.21. Mining only to hype speedrun, that would get me bored, and I would never do it. Mining, like, I would make maybe another mining profile to show how easy it is, but I would never do it to hype. Because it would literally just be me sludge mining for like 15 hours, and then I would get a hype. It would be so boring. Pumpkin rune your chest plate. I don't have particles on, so runes are kind of meaningless for me right now. Anything to hype videos are just lame now. It's over and done with. Like 100 days videos, except those still do okay. Anything to hype videos have just been overdone so much. We need a new trend in Skyblock. That's the big problem, is there's no really big trend. The big trend right now is just doing Iron Man, and nobody fucking likes Iron Man, so those videos kind of do bad. How to brew this potion? It's in my shaft mining guide. Or you can join the Mining Cult Discord and go to Gemstone Shaft discussion. And they just pinned the comment how to make them. 100 days shaft mining gotta be like the most miserable experience. That's literally what I've done like so many more than 100 days at this point. At least on this profile. Do people even play Iron Man? I don't know. I really think Iron Man is just like to say that you play Iron Man. I think that's dead ass why people play Iron Man. That's literally why 30 Virus did it. 30 Virus literally did it because people were calling him shit at the game. So he like wanted people to like him and respect him, but nobody really does. Like, he's a good guy, but like he's still so wrong like a majority of the time. It's for the flex. It's literally just for the flex, and it's not a flex. I spent 5,000 fucking hours of my life doing fucking nothing. Like, okay. Like, what is that flexing to me? That you have no life and you have a terrible fucking life? Like, awesome. Congratulations. Like, I'm sorry, bro. Yeah. How many creative minds? He needed a reality check after that one. He really did. I think the fans are starting to get to him. I don't know how that only broke 81 blocks, but it makes no sense. Anyway, he did need a reality check there for sure. I don't know, man. He was trying to prove stuff to like 12-year-old rage baiters, and he fell for the rage bait. That's all I'll say. Would he even get the creative mind for it? Look, a broken clock strikes right, you know, every hour, you know, or whatever the fuck it is. Like, eventually, like, even if you say the stupidest shit over and over again, you're gonna say something good. Like, that's just how it works. YouTube really wants some skids. I don't set the ads. The ads are on super low. And then all my YouTube money doesn't even go to Skyblock. Broken clock is right twice a day, yeah. That's what it is. Look, bro, I'm not like trying to be philosophical. All I'm saying is that somebody who's super stupid and ignorant can be right sometimes and like make some good points. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I've been saying that 30 Virus is fine. Like, he's fine. But he's the baseline content creator. He's your 11 to 13-year-old Skyblock audience. Like, he's fine. Like, whatever. I don't know what happened there. But, you know, every time I watch one of his videos, it's just like, meh. You know? This would be good for a younger kid. It's not really my thing. What should I get? Full Devon with... Probably full Devon first before max powder. But you should be maxing your powder, and you should go gem, glaciite, and mithril. I mean, like, every powder you can do at the same time now. It's like Buzz Lightyear, yeah. Like, every powder you can do at the same time. When you're doing your Heart of the Mountain 7, like, grind, you do mithril powder. And by the end of the Heart of the Mountain 7 grind, you should be able to have max mithril powder. This content is boring. Yeah, it is kind of boring. I'm gonna be honest. There's nothing wrong with that. It's like you like him for, if you watch him, you probably like him for his personality. I used to watch 35. I mean, I still watch his videos every now and then. Like I might hate on him every now and then, but like he still does some stuff. Like sometimes I'm like, oh, that's interesting, and then I watch it and I stream highlights and I'm like, eh. His editor is cool. He has a nice voice. It's like a corpse husband situation. Where his voice is hot. I wanna fuck him. Nah. What happened? Oh, bro called him. That's crazy. Relax. Alright, my bad, my bad. Look. I mean, that's what you were insinuating, right? I don't know. Look. He's cool and all. 35 is probably a good guy. I think he doesn't have ill intentions. He just falls for rage bait way too hard. He's like, he should not be streaming. Like when you fall or when you come into like being streaming, you got to know that everybody's gonna rage bait. Like half of my chat is rage bait, like 90% of the time. This stream's been very tame, but like most of the time it's rage bait, and he fell for that shit so hard. And you just gotta understand that people want to see your reaction. Rage bait has, like, people think that's like a new thing, but that shit's been around for years, especially with streaming. Like people have been doing that shit for fucking years. I don't really know what that means, but anyway, years. EU time? I don't know. Half of my viewers are EU anyway. EU or Asia. And they all rage bait me all the time. It's because it's funny to see people get mad. Like, it's funny. I agree. But when it's happening to you and you fall for it, like, that's on you. You just gotta play into it sometimes. Like, sometimes I'll play into it, like, just for the clip or whatever, but you gotta understand the difference between rage bait and, like, genuine chatters. Like, somebody comes in here, calls me shit, and they have, like, a 355, and I'm gonna be like, bro, obviously that's rage bait. Yeah, either play into it or become immune. There's literally those two options. Harder than 7 after one more day of grinding. And you'd be done once you have a... You're done with grinding once you got a max setup, bucko. Yeah, that's literally so true, Savage. One Piece Twitter community, bro, is in the worst community of all time. Only have a Jasper drill. Get to grinding, brother. Jasper drill is like the last thing I would have bought anyway. Like when gemstone pattern is like the easiest thing to do. You like, how do you warp like that? I use sky tills for the like macro commands. Should I be mining with 100 ping? You can pretty much mine anything with 100 ping. Coal might be like suboptimal, but you pretty much mine whatever you want. I'll ping dependent. If you have 300 ping, you really can't do anything besides like gems. Iron Man the drill. Ah, let's see. Ability cooldown is Sky Hanny. No problem. No, I don't use the corpse location, so I wouldn't know. I'm sorry. Should I Mythro Powder grind before I get Heart of the Mountain 10? You don't need a Mythro Powder grind anymore. You just do the events when they show up and you'll be good. Let me know how that goes, Sanjay. Oh, yeah. I forgot about that. W shout. I need to delete 18 too, but I'm gonna let 18 live. Nah, 18's going. I'm sorry. If I was only 50 megabits per second, I mean, that's not even that bad. I guess that is bad, because mine's 1 gig, but I get like 50 because it's like split between like so many people. So like my upload and download is probably only like 100, but it's supposed to be like a gig or whatever, because it's split between like my whole family. Yeah. I don't know, those old houses are cool though. You ever been, I don't know. I remember like watching a couple documentaries. Next December for fiber. Dope. Like literally all you have to do is go in this raffle, you get like 200k mithril. You read my kind-hearted welcome messages when you join? If I see them, yeah. Sometimes I see them, sometimes I don't. Like, I get preoccupied with shit. I usually try to reply to everybody, but sometimes I only log in for like a part of the video and I'm like, I instantly like log out for replay mod or something like that. It just depends. Well, I'll probably do that later. I haven't really decided if I'm gonna make that video today. I don't want to make this video just for it to flop. I'm really waiting for content to be released so I can like actually make meaningful videos. Because at the moment, like, there's nothing for me to make videos about that's, like, not niche or, like, kind of boring. So I might just low-key wait for something to happen and then make a video about it. What's up, Arrows? Didn't mean to do that. Really go into your Heart of the Mountain Tree. My Heart of the Mountain Tree is not meta. I wouldn't copy it. I would go on my shaft guide video and copy that one. The one I'm using is not the best tree, technically. I call it the gambling tree because it's the most gambling. I would just either go into Mining Cult and look in the shaft mining guide or go watch my old video about it. No problem. The gambling tree? It is the gambling tree. Real gamblers mithril spawn? No, real gamblers gem spawn because it's like 1.5x faster. Mithril spawning is like actively throwing. Oh, I'm mining and racing helmet. That's why I see. I forgot to take that off. What the fuck? Where is the corpse at? Anyway, it's a gambling tree because you run Sky Mall and you don't run Deadmans. That's pretty much it. No, that's not really true, Vector, at all. I've done ample testing. It's not true. Yeah, that's true. That's true, PogChamp. You're right. I mean, I could easily fix that by using like pristine proc in coal weight like this. If I do this and I do like low, and I type like 24, just do this at like 5. So if I do this, okay, if it would proc, oh, it didn't even work. I don't know. What mod has pickaxe ability? It's Skyham. TP commands is Skytills. You just go into the... I'll show it in a second. Oh, I just have it like alternate low. Let's see. I think that's what it is. I think it is working. It's me to work 2 hours only? Yeah, I would say no. Okay, I don't know how to fix this. I don't care. It's fine. Basically, like, key shortcuts. That's it. We're making 100 mil and 3 expect or 2 mil. No, it's just because you can get pickaxe ability cooldown, and that allows you to make more money. Or you can get like fortune or speed. Technically, mining speed is a good perk because if you have 2 sets of equipment, it's better. But I don't have 2 sets of equipment, so it doesn't really matter. But once I have 2 sets, it'll be better. Do buffs stay in a shaft? Yeah, for Sky Mall. So you could technically get double mining speed boosts cooldown, which is pretty cool. You get like 45-second mining speed boosts. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Pretty mental, yeah, I know. Pretty cool stuff. I think I made like 380 in a 3 lapis with like 1. You could probably make like 400 if you have a 4 lapis with double cooldown. It'd be pretty sick if you could test that. Max gemstone rates? I don't know. Just go in mining coal and then type powder or whatever in general, and then the bot will be like, this is what you need for this method. Never gotten a 4 corpse? That's why I don't really run Deadmans, because it's so useless. You're never really gonna get a 4 corpse. It's very low. I think I've mined maybe 3 or 4. Yeah, it's all theory. Yeah, I'll probably will arrows. The only one that it's not... I mean, I technically need to put it on a penguin and a Scatha. I have to do that. For technically, allegedly. Oops. Front loaded? Nah, I just don't really find that worth my time because I'm gonna forget about it. Anything where I have to like remember to do something is automatically off the table. 5 times titanium. Yeah, it's pretty good. People tested it. Like, it's really good during like fiestas from what I've heard. I mean, like, if I had it, I might try it. He said, pay me double. That's all I would say, bro. Yeah, and then they say, no, we'll be okay without you. They always say that shit. Alright, you could have been a team player, but you decided to not help. Could have been a team player, shame on you. Yeah, they always say bullshit like that. That's how every job is, bro, I'm telling you. It's pristine, do you got? Netherrack during Fiesta. Bro, what happened in this lobby, dude? People, like, are insane. That is not the optimal picko. Mayor, is it? I think it's Scorpius, the worst mayor in the game. I think you can, something player. I think you can. $1 million coins. Yes, dude, I needed 1 mil so bad. I needed it. I wipe my ass with 1 million coins, bro. Come on, we need to lock in as a Skyblock society here. Make 1 mil in like 30 seconds of a Jasper. I already have that. Like, come on. Why are these so expensive? I don't get it. Why do spread and not top order? I don't know, bro. It just fills faster most of the time. Farming new meta? Yeah! True. I forgot. Oh, fuck. Make an ASMR video out of Jibstone. Loki, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea. I was low-key thinking about it. I don't know how that would do. Because the thing is, if I do that, like, it would be a one-off thing and nobody would ever watch it again. I don't know. I think it's just best for the streams to listen to it. Yeah, I think it could potentially do well. But then, like, I would never be able to live up to it. 1 bull gold when? I don't know, bro, about that. Like, when I see that video has, like, 300,000 views, and then I'm never gonna live up to it, it's just gonna be demotivating. And I would never be able to make another one of those videos. Maybe I could make one for, like, every mining, like stuff. I don't really know how I would do it, but I just don't think that's a meta idea. There's potential there, but I don't know about that. Sound files from Osu, bro, for real. Are you trying to grow as a creator? Yeah, I mean, that is the ultimate goal, is it not? Alright, I don't know about that back there. I don't know about all that. Oh, I didn't kill that one. Holy downtime. One build gold. Nah, 1 build gold is useless, bro. I don't ever really plan on doing combat or anything, so it doesn't really matter to me. Oops. I love gemstone spread messing me up. It's awesome. Oh, macro checked. Racing helmet, I swapped, bro. I know. Come on. Oops. Yeah, 1 bill gold, 1 is useless, and 2, I don't have any use for it anyway. 1 bill gold is like, you know, there's no point. It's cool, I guess. I just have no use for it. 20 bill gemstone spread. Low-key, we need at least 100 gemstone spread. Because then it makes it skilled. Because you have to predict which block would hit it. I don't know. Like, it would make it so much more skilled. 100 gemstone spread would be, like, harder than, like... I don't know. 100 gemstone spread would be harder than, like, 10. Because then you have to start predicting, and then you're like, fuck. That shit would be annoying. Exactly. People think it would be like the biggest buff of all time, but in reality, you're just getting fucked over like 90% of the time. It would be so funny, but then like you have to adapt. Like you actually would have to like aim and shit. Texture pack, it's in my Discord. Unless you're talking about the sound, then that's a whole different thing. That would fuck up rates? Exactly, it would fuck up rates, which is why it's not a buff. Which is why I don't think it's a problem if they, like, add it to the game. At all. Like, you have to actually be good to use it. Discord's in the description. Sorry. I don't have a command. We don't have any clankers in the chat. I don't like clankers. Sound from, if you look up SPFD on Modern, then you can find it. Bro's trying to nerf EU miners? Yeah, bro, gemstone spread would fuck everybody over, not just EU. It would fuck me over too. It would just suck entirely. But like, I want to try it though, because it would make me have to get better. And it's content. I would probably get a bunch of views on that video. Yeah, I mean, I guess. I'm using Glacial on accident. Look, Skyblock content's dry, okay, guys? I need something. Especially mining, bro. I need something. They need to do something, bro. Like, any form of content, like, please. The others are dry, bro. I need something. 300 gemstone spread? I don't know about that. Because then, like, it takes 2 clicks to break a whole block. And then I'm making 50 bill an hour, and then everybody's gonna complain. You know? I think 100 would be more than fair. Maybe, like, 150 top. I'm not gonna make a video on redstone mining. It's like making a video and watching fucking paint dry. I'm good. What should you make an hour? It's like, it's one of those methods where you really don't even know. Can't proc pristine? No, because then that would just suck. What's the point? I removed the wrong one. Oops. Whatever. I still remember how to mine. You had to guess? If I had to guess, I wouldn't know. I have a baseline of like 40 mil with just the gems I spawn. But literally, I wouldn't know. There's no average. You would have to do like you'd have to do like 1,000 hours worth of mineshaft gameplay for it to actually like be average. There's no way of knowing. Yeah, it can go more than 70 for sure. I had an hour where I've made like 80 or 90. Nuclear power? Nuclear power is aura. You use spider boots with ice cold 5? I mean, that's still good, but leaping sword is just so much better. In reality, you should be using Chimera 5 leaping sword to get more cold res anyway. Without even, you'd get more cold res than using spider boots. So it's your IRL stats. Like, in what turn are we doing out of 100 for each category? Like we're playing a video game, or are we doing like Fallout stats? I'm also mining 60 IRL. True. IRL cold res? Probably like 40, bro. New Clash Royale update, it's not looking good. I don't want to keep playing anymore. I don't really like what they're doing. But IRL stats, I would say like strength is a solid like 5 or 6 out of 10. I wouldn't say it's like insane or any. Oh fuck. I wouldn't say I'm like super strong yet. I'm getting there. Give me a couple years and I think I'll be there. Charisma, I would say I have like a 5 or a 6 charisma as well. Intelligence, I would say like a 6 or a 7, unironically. Probably leaning towards a 6. Nah, probably more of a 7. How much int, bro? I don't know about my. I don't know. You'd have to like. I would say like a 7. I think I'm, because intelligence isn't just like specifically wisdom. I think intelligence is more of a broad term for like all around trait. You know, I don't think you could. Wisdom, I'd have like a 4. Like, but intelligence is a completely different stat line. You know. Not saying I'm like street smart, okay? Like, I'm good academically as well. I would say academically I'm like a 7. Make an Iron Man profile? I'd literally rather like tie a noose around my neck and hang myself. I'm not sure. What are other stats? Agility? I probably have like a 4 agility. Like, I could do a lot of like long-term cardio, but I don't think I could run a mile very fast. I think I would have like a 7 or 8 minute mile. HP? I think I have a lot of HP. I think I would have like what out of 100, like what's max HP? Or are we just going on the 1 out of 10? Because I definitely would have like an 8 for HP for sure. All right. 7-minute mile is crazy. It's actually not that like good. 7 to 8 minute mile is not that good. You get good when you get like the 6 minute 30 seconds. I kind of want to test that. I might go test that today. What's up, Peter? Loki, just want to just go run a mile and just kind of see. Crazy and slow. 7 to 8 minutes is like kind of slow, no? I mean, 6 minutes is like fast. 4-minute mile every morning. Okay, so this is what we like to call a rage bait, and no, you do not do a 4-minute mile every morning. Lock the fuck in, bro. Thank you, bro. Thank you. I love attention online. It makes me very happy. Anyway, I think like a 7 to 8 minute mile is pretty average. You don't know me, son? Bro's not David Goggins. You're not David Goggins. 419, no cap. Post it in the Discord. I'd love to see it. 7 minutes should be average? Yeah, it's about average. I think I could probably run a 7 minute. Yeah, I mean, it's just going to keep going up and up because obesity rate is just going up and up in America. I mean, worldwide it might be different, but in America, the average mile is probably like fucking 9 minutes because everybody's fat as fuck. It's worldwide? Okay. Really? No diss to people who are fat. At all. I mean, kind of a diss, but, you know, like, a slight diss. Because if you're fat, you could always work better to better yourself. Devon's in 655 is like night and day, bro. It's night and day. No, I don't know what that is. I don't know kilometers, bro. I live in freedom. I don't know any of that. Supposed to be... This is supposed to be test your endurance, I see. I don't know, I've never done anything like that. You're using Modern? No, bro. I'm using Forge. I'm on 1.8. 1 miles, 1.6 kilometers. I see. Dude, I'm so excited for after this stream. I bought myself these, oh fuck, I'm about to die. Strawberry shortcake protein powder. I know that sounds kind of weird, but it's good. I'll make some oats out of it. It's so good. Macros are pretty solid too. It's like 130 calories for 24 grams of protein. Rise, if you know Rise, bro, Rise makes some good shit. Rise makes good shit. Really? I don't like running though. Running is just like a mediocre form of cardio to me. When I could just do incline walking for way more cardio. Is it short? I don't really know. I don't know what shortcake means. I guess it's just like shortcake, like straight up. But it's a protein powder, so I don't know how that would really be relevant. I think it would just be strawberry cake. It's good though. It's pretty solid. I had 2 scoops yesterday. Trying to advertise in my Twitch chat. I'm not even gonna ban him. I'm gonna ban him after the Jasper though. Sunnyside on second. Honestly, somebody was telling me they mathematically proved that blue cheese was better. On both drills, but I'm not sure. You look like Duralius today. Do I? I haven't seen a picture of Duralius in a while. You saving for something? I just bought like one of my biggest purchases ever, which was racing helmet. Eating Skyblock gems. Interesting. Ban the Clanker? I will in a minute, bro. It's hard to ban people when I'm making hella bread. Should take the IQ test. I don't think people would care. I definitely popped the ability. What the fuck? I don't think people would care. Like, I think that would be a fun stream thing to do, but it would not be a good video. Their Devonstry drill be a better title? I mean, I guess, but I think the racing helmet video I felt was more iconic. It felt more fun to me to make. And I was more passionate about it than a third Devonstry drill. But it doesn't really matter in the scheme of things at all. It's all the same shit. No, ruining my raid, Skyblock. When are we getting Fly? I don't know what that is, Andrew. Now people think you're future? What do you mean they think I'm future? Whoever said I was future? Third Devon drill would be so I could put blue cheese on my lustrous drill. Raw milk, that's gross, bro. I'm sorry, that's actually fucking disgusting. You have fun with that. That was a horrible shaft, by the way. I did terrible. 286 is so bad. It was a 0 lapis, though, and I kind of trolled. That's so fucking bad. Fossil essence dust? Dude, that's true. We should get something like that. I would love that. This is one guy who got third Devon drill, got hella views, who said one and only. It was recent. Joey had 2, but I haven't seen a video about that. I don't care, bro. I just play the game at my own pace. I only get 220 fines at max if you're not placing it. I placed a campfire. Every shaft? Yeah, every Jasper shaft, yeah. I just did like really bad in that shaft. Like I knew I did bad. I got hit when I was looting and you know, it was not meta. Can I buy it? It's not my route. Minions do I have? I don't care about minions. Just whatever my co-op decided to place down. And no, you cannot buy me. They made that illegal a while back. Melon minions, it doesn't matter. Whatever you need maxed. Sound pack for Umber? No, I don't. I don't mind Umber, so I'm never really worried about that. Peak number 44 in wheat? Really? Just don't like farming. I don't think it's very engaging. I like this method the most. It's just the most fun in my opinion. I know it's this one. I don't know why I even checked the other one. Mr. Wheat Farmer. The Mr. Wheat Farmer, huh? I think they should definitely do something with fossil, like, essence. It's like, you literally use it for nothing, or whatever this guy does. Or who sells the fossil dust stuff? Oh, here. They should add something to this for sure. Why are you getting the corpses? I don't know. You could potentially make like 3 mil immediately from a corpse, so it's worth it. Whoa. Are you chopped? I don't know. You can't really decide if you're chopped. Somebody usually has to tell you. Above average? Alright, I'll take that. Above average in US? Okay. Nice curves is crazy. Yeah, I don't do any of the, like, the oils or the peptides or anything like that. I probably will never do something like that. If I have to, I already hate buying products as it is. Low-key acne is annoying, but I don't even think I'll ever hop on, like, Accutane or anything like that. It's too much effort. Like, I just don't give a fuck. I was playing Geometry Dash yesterday. It just raises my cortisol too much. Mixer texture, okay, the texture powder was $15. Like GHKCU or whatever, or like load test or anything would cost me hundreds of dollars. I'm not doing any of that shit. Voice maxing tutorial. That's crazy. Loki, that could be meta. If you want to like max your voice and then just be a faceless YouTube channel, Like, you could probably make hella bread off of that. Yeah, that's just too much for me. I don't know. I couldn't keep up with it. I would forget a day or something. The only things that I'm on, like, medically, and it's not even really medical. I take low-key potassium supplements. I take vitamin D, and then I take creatine. Corpse Husband did that? Exactly. You could literally do something like that. Forget all the time? Yeah. Well, it's more about the money, bro. I don't have the money to be doing that. And I don't really care too much. Because once you go off the internet, you realize that when you go out in public, like, everybody kind of looks like shit. So it doesn't really matter. Like, the internet is, like, so funny. Because everybody you see on the internet is just not how the world is. It's kind of funny, actually. Food and... Ed Sheeran mining, thank you so much. I definitely look like Ed Sheeran for sure. Low-key, we need better ginger insults. We like Ed Sheeran's kind of boring because like you could call the most ugly person imaginable who has like ginger hair Ed Sheeran, and then you could call somebody who's like actually like nowhere near it like Ed Sheeran. Like we need new ginger like call me like we need something else. I was at work. I told this story the other day. I was at work and one of the drivers came up to me and was like, "Dude, you look like Ed Sheeran." I'm like, "Ha ha ha ha." Like, no, I fucking don't. Like, we need better insults. Call you Ice Spice? Ice Spice would be funnier than Ed Sheeran. Thought I was reeling in... what did she say again? You thought I was feeling him. That boy is a bum to me. Bro, what are we talking about in the Twitch chat right now? What are we talking about in the Twitch chat? This is why YouTube chat is superior. I don't know the... Is that what it is? Oh, bro. About to end the Twitch stream already. This guy's a geek. About right. YouTube's much better. YouTube is just like rage bait, and then Twitch is just straight up like stupid. Ice Spice is the most buns artist, low-key. Why am I getting new chatters in YouTube? Who is rating my shit? Would send the run, but I don't know how to do that without doxing myself. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck that means. Virtual mining is your full-time? Nah, I'm a package handler at the moment. Be handling your dad's package, if you know what I mean. Thought I was the only Twitch viewer? TikTok? I'm not a TikTok, bro. I'm not a TikTok boy. I would say I'm more of a YouTube boy. You could call me like the popular MMOs, like, look, it's Minecraft boy. I still can't believe that shit was real, bro. When you open Twitch, yeah, low-key. These guys are just like jester maxing in my my Twitch chat right now. It's all good. Okay, mining boy? Yeah, for real. That's what it feels like. Apparently he like relapsed or something like that. Which is pretty tragic. I feel bad for me. Or for me, I don't drink alcohol, but I feel bad for him. Hopefully he's doing better. That's just kind of what happens though when you're an alcoholic. Like I've met a couple, and they're like, "Oh, I'm quitting for sure. I'm quitting for sure." How much per hour do you make for mining? Just from like the gems alone, I make like 40 mil an hour. But if I get like a Jasper shaft, I'll get like extra. Yeah, I would say it's worth it. I would say it's worth it to loot the corpses. Haven't met me yet. Bro's doing some crazy shit. Bro said he was 16, now he's saying he's drinking alcohol. Play to win? Not really. Didn't they make it so scrolls aren't even MVP plus anymore? Why do you need all that money? Like, what do you mean? I have no money right now. I mog all other alcoholics. Buddy, you're 16. You legally can't even drink alcohol. But you like mog your drywall on in your room. Nucleus scroll was the only reason I bought MVP plus. Yeah, I'm sure that's a lot of the reason why people did that. Another Jasper, nice. On Lapis. Ranks worth buying. I play this server a lot, but knowing how the admins are, I wouldn't want to support any of them anymore. Because it's just not even worth it. I don't know why I took that off. It's not even worth it. Like, just stupid. I'm not 16. Just dating a 16-year-old, buddy. I have no words. I think you need to hit the mental hospital, my guy. What the fuck are you talking about? Actual jester. I know you're lying too. Those kind of jokes are sick. Wish scrolls didn't need a rank. I swear they made an update to the point where you don't need the rank to use the scrolls. I swear that was like the last update that they made. I thought you could drink at 16, not in the US. I guess these viewers could be like from some other part of the country. Got death streaks in here, bro, for real. ADHD maxing, bro. I just read half of messages. I read the plot. Boring eye gameplay. And here we are, still watching it. When's your next TikTok? I don't know. I haven't really thought about it. I don't have anything to post. Just full screen the cam? Alright. Probably not. This isn't like, I'm not, what's one of the like OnlyFans Twitch streamers? I'm not Amaranth, bro. I'm not hopping in the bathtub on stream. Not yet, at least. I haven't bought one of those yet. What? Such a shit mining speed boost. They do weekly drops. Should I drop codes in chat for my OnlyFans? There's not a lot of content in game right now, so I can't really make videos or TikToks about anything. I know you're trolling anyway and you don't give a fuck, but I'm answering that as in how I actually feel about it. You do? No, bro, I'm trolling. Drop the OF link, of.zj2. It'll pop up. Alright. Like, if I was doing OnlyFans, I wouldn't be mining in gemstones in HYPIXEL SKYBLOCK right now. That's all I'm saying. Are you cold maxing? Yeah, bro. I'm maxing my cold fortune. I got a glacial Devon's drill in real life. And you get bored. Sometimes I'll like watch podcasts or like YouTube or listen to music or whatever I feel like doing at the moment. But most of the time I just play on stream anyway. I don't really play off stream. Unless I need to play off stream for some reason. Like, I have a video coming up. Oops. Really just depends. So probably addiction. I think dedication would fall more onto the lines of like actually progressing your skyblock level and like maxing the game. But when you just like farm for like 10 hours, that's more of like addiction. Like you specifically want to do that. Because like I think me mining is like an addiction probably. It's the only thing I do in the game and I don't progress at all. I mean, it's not like an actual addiction because I only play for like 2 hours or so a day. But like in the game, it's an addiction because it's the only thing I do in the game. This whole game is kind of just addiction maxing though. Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's what happened to me when I quit. It's like I had the Jade Dragon, I gave it away though. I quit because I played too much. It's just what happens. I mean, but that happens on everything. Like you eventually burn out with everything. Straight up just how it is. Am I spelling it wrong? Yeah, you're probably spelling it wrong. Give away another one? Nah, bro. I was in the giving mood because I had a mental breakdown. It wasn't really a mental breakdown. I guess you could classify it as that, where I just like wanted to quit. 7-hour streams were peak. Yeah, bro. That was definitely a time of my life. I don't miss it though, because I'm so much healthier now. I think every now and then I need to do like a 3 or 4 hour stream, but I think 2 hours are just superior for sure. Streaming for 7 hours every day was very bad on my mental. And especially those Fiesta streams, oh my god, that shit made me want to actually like blow my head off. 24-hour stream? I don't know, bro. I don't think I could do that with my job. And like nobody would pay me enough money for the point where it'd be worth it to skip out on my job. Don't say that word or what? That joke was never that funny to me. I'm gonna be honest. It was a mid-tier joke for sure. Ugh. It's just like the group 6 shit and the group 7 shit was ass too. Played like 7 hours a day. Yeah, that's what I used to do. It wasn't good. Wasn't good for the mental. Back since Diana? Yeah, Diana was an okay update. It was the definition of okay, actually, I think. Play 19 hours a day? Yeah, you need to lock the fuck in, brother. Your island looks ugly? I know. I don't care. I know you guys are LARPing, but if you're being for real, you need actual mental health, like, checkups. I got a good therapist that I could hook you up with. Locked in on floor 7. Bro's playing 20 hours a day to make 15 mil an hour. Unlucky. Ugh. When you can form a coherent sentence, holy fuck, I can't even say that anymore because I'm just being a hypocrite. When you can like form a coherent sentence, maybe I'll answer the question. What version are you playing on? 1.8. Deleted all the messages. I know what he's asking, but I'm still just gonna ego him until he asks it. Indian food for 24 hours? Bro, I'd be on the toilet. Look, Indian food is good, but that shit sends you to the fucking toilet immediately. What cold do I campfire? If you're not running HEP Relic at 92. Yeah, that's the one reason I don't want to switch to 1.21, because of all that shit. You have to, like, swap all your mods. Eventually I'll do it when they actually update the game, because I think at one point they're just going to make it so you have to play 1.21, which is fine, but I don't know how I feel about that. You don't have a pendant? Bro. How do you not have a pendant? Did you buy Devonstrel before pendant? That's crazy. You know Rage Train? I talked to Rage Train one time, I think. He makes Pokemon videos now. Yeah, Candy Pat's mod pack is low-key shit. Favorite game of all time? It would be Minecraft, but recently I liked Silk Song, I liked Dispatch, I liked, what else did I play this year? I didn't really play too many games this year. I'd have to go through my Steam profile. Yeah, bro, I know Rage Train. I'd have to go through. I don't remember the games I fucking played this year. CS:GO was fun. I played that a little bit when it got revamped. If you're shaft mining, you get the Vonstrel first. Should play Terraria? I've been playing Terraria since it came out, bro. Come on now. What I use in my cold? Yeah, just use whatever your cold res is. HYPIXEL more fun or in the lockdown era? I think if HYPIXEL was like in this state during the lockdown era, it would be so much more fun. But back then, it was just because everything was fun because you were just doing nothing. This game was so good during lockdown because lockdown was fucking boring and you could just do anything. Lockdown was the most boring time of my life. Low-key didn't go outside. I didn't eat. Barely slept. I was weighing like 120 during lockdown. Like like I was still like in puberty, so 5'9", 5'8", 120 pounds. Shit was crazy, bro. I didn't think lockdown was boring. I guess it just depends where you're from. But in America, it was super strict. I hated it and liked it at the same time. But I was also a mess. Like, physically, mentally, I was a mess. Talazung now, like 5'10", 5'11". I'm really in between. I don't know what the exact number is. I haven't been to the doctor in a while. But I would say I'm like very in between the number. Probably leaning towards more of 5'11". I'm really not that tall. But I think TikTok and YouTube like really skew what you think height actually is. A lot of people are not that tall in real life. Most people are just like LARPing with the pads in their shoes or whatever. I've had COVID like 2 times. Hours on Pokemon. I remember when what's it called came out. I like Pokemon. You don't need to go to the doctor. Yeah, but like the doctor's like the easiest way because I don't want to go out of my way to measure myself. Like I don't want to do that. It's a lot of work. I don't got the time for that. Too busy playing Skyblock. Scrolling TikTok. Pal World? Yeah, Pal World was fire, bro, but that wasn't really during lockdown. That was after lockdown. 351 and a Fortunate Freezing Lapis is kind of nutty. Kind of nutty. Yeah, but Pal World was fire at, like, for like the first 5 hours, and then I got bored of it. What money? We make a lot of money this stream. Yeah, we made like no money this stream, bro. Unlucky. Finally talking to you is fun. I mean, I think streams where the streamer's like actually like communicating with the chat are fun. Nah, I'll probably only play Skyblock on stream. Maybe when Hypixel drops, I'll play that on stream. But like when the streamer's just like egoing everybody and like just reading donos and shit, like that gets kind of boring. But you gotta understand, like some of the streamers are so popular where they literally couldn't read anything anyway. I think the perfect stream like viewing experience is like 0 to 100. Actually more, it's like 5 to 100. 5 to 100 viewers is probably peak. But you know, you obviously want more viewers. I'd say my favorite time is like 40 to 50 viewers because there's always people chatting and it's not too overwhelming. When I had a stream when I was at like 90, 100, it gets a little overwhelming, but it's not too bad. But obviously the more viewers the better. Like, if Hypixel is fucking the most popular game of all time, then I'll switch to it, for sure. I mean, it's just like, you don't get 100 viewers. Back in the day, with my old streams, I did. I was averaging, like, 90 viewers during Fiestas. How much money you got, like, in-game? If I sell everything right now, I'll have, like, almost 200 mil. Jerry Fiestas, yeah. Bro fell off. I didn't fall off. Yesterday I had like an 80 viewer concurrent. I'm just streaming at a very bad time today. If I streamed at the same time, or not yesterday, Friday, what was it, Saturday? Saturday I had an 80 concurrent, but I'm streaming at a shit time and I'm still averaging like 30, 40, so that's not too bad. You want a co-op? Yeah, with my IRL. He doesn't really play though. He just collects minions and gets up. Yes, I will have at least 423,000 coins. I have that in my purse right now. Oops. Stop lying? What do you mean stop lying? Co-op add me. Why would I co-op add you? I'm not co-op adding anybody. Odin makes my drills tiny. I would actually prefer them to be tinier because then they would be more relatable. What mod? Odin. Bro, why? I don't want your cheap viewers, bro. This is why Twitch streaming sucks. On YouTube, I will never get that shit. As soon as I start streaming on Twitch, I get that shit all the time. Apple or Android? Apple. Just what I'm used to. Stream for 2 hours and have a life as a HYPIXEL SKYBLOCK player is funny. What do you mean that's funny? Plenty of YouTubers like me, I'm sure. I just like this game. I've been playing it since it came out. ZJ2L, I mean, if you like Android, I'm not gonna berate you for liking Android. That's the difference between Android people and Apple people. Apple people don't berate the other person. Every Android user will just come at you saying Android is so much better than Apple, and then Apple people are like, alright. Like, okay. Apple people are toxic? I don't know about that. I mean, it just... this goes back to the argument of that everybody's a different person. Everybody's a different person. Wow, that's awesome. This might be the last shaft that I'll probably end after. But everybody's a different person, and, like, people are toxic and people are nice. And it's as simple as that. It's as simple as that. Some people are nice and some people are mean, and that's just how life is. That's literally just what it is. In my life, I've never really met a person who has even come up to me and been like, wow, you use Apple, you're a fucking loser, or vice versa. I've never seen somebody be like, oh, Apple is so much better than Android. I've never seen that out in public. That's like some online Reddit debate LARP shit that nobody cares about. More people started talking with you. Yeah, that's awesome. Talking in stream is always better because it allows me to talk about stuff. And that allows more people to talk. Third Devon drill? Eventually. After the second pendant. Maybe. The internet skews so much shit. It's actually unbelievable. The internet is honestly just the worst place imaginable. It's very good, but it's also the worst. I won't get a fourth one. I don't need a fourth one. I don't do fiestas, really. I try to stay away from them. Usually because they're at bad times. Like, if there's one while I'm already actively playing, I will. But I hate streaming them. If you're an OG viewer, you know why. But when I was streaming fiestas, I was making like 300 something mil per fiesta. Fourth one if it breaks, bro. That'd be so funny if a Devon's drill could break. Like if you forgot to like repair it or some shit. That would be actually fucking insane. I mean, it goes both ways. Like, there's no problem with Apple products and there's no problem with Android products. They're both fine. One might be mildly more expensive, but you're paying for a different OS and how it interacts with, like, storage and stuff like that. Both are probably good. There's no point in arguing over it. There's such, like, more important things to be arguing about. People just like to argue about everything because, I don't know, it gives them a sense of ego and importance. I've learned that the last couple of years, is people will argue over fucking everything because there's no point. Pristine potato helps, and not much, but for a Jasper it definitely helps. I mean, Savage, you're kind of correct, and you're kind of not. It just depends on what we're talking about. You got a laptop? No. This isn't the right space to talk about something like that, but it's definitely important to talk about. And I don't know. It's just not my. This isn't the right. You're trolling? Yeah, I figured. Look, I know you're trolling, and I'm moving on from the conversation at hand. But some people think it's not important. I don't know. This isn't the right space to talk about it. There's a lot of bugs right now in the game that none of the admins have ever fixed ever. That's a little extreme, Goose. They'll get 1 bill XP? Yeah, I mean, that's not really something I'm looking forward to, though. Do you ever do dungeons? Probably not. Unless there's like a mining upgrade that's required in dungeons, then probably not. I might do Diana. Like, at some point I'll make so much money that I won't have anything to spend, like, mining-wise anymore. So where I'll just start buying a Diana setup. Favorite gem? I mean, I don't even think I have to answer that. Yeah, I just don't like dungeons that much. I don't like secrets. I don't like clearing. It's just boring. It's not my favorite kind of thing. I think if you like dungeons, that's awesome. I think a lot of people like dungeons just because they like cheating. I literally know like 15 people like that. Cole must be your favorite mayor. I don't really like Cole. I actually dislike Cole. Yeah, I get that, man. I know a lot of high levels that don't like Kata. It's just not a good part of the game. Maybe one day they'll update it. Make it better. That's a joke, by the way. They'll never update anything. Stopping until it legs Skatha. I'm not gonna lie, you're allowed to do whatever you want in the game, but I honestly don't think that's a worthwhile thing you should be doing. But please, by all means, do whatever you find fun in the game. Why do you dislike Cole? Because it skews the prices for the next, like, month. Did you unban Cool? What do you mean? Cool's just not here right now. Probably doing something. Might be at, like, school. This is an early time for him. Or not really, but I don't do profile reviews. Profile reviews are the stupidest thing of all time. Oh, no. Cool didn't get... Yeah, that was a joke. I was gonna unban Cool. But, no, he got his account banned. He got his Discord account got banned, but he got it back. Why are profile reviews bad? Because they're blatantly obvious. Profiles reviews are literally just some shitter will look at your profile and say, wow, you don't have this maxed. Why didn't you do that? Like, come on. Diana is good for mining. Why do you decide to do mining all the time? Because it's profitable, fun, I enjoy it, I'm good at it, I think. It gets me views. There's a big community in mining. So all of those reasons. You good at mining? I don't know. I'm not sure. I could always be better. Made a bill with Diana? Really? Diana looks fun, like... That's the only combat that looks entertaining to me. All the other combat looks boring. At least personally. Could somebody be good at mining a block? I don't know. There's a lot of tech. I mean, obviously, there's... it is just as simple as mining, I guess. But, you know, there's tech to it as well. We need more marina fishing content. Yeah. Yeah, wink wink, nudge nudge. No, there's definitely a skill gap in mining for sure. Whether that skill be like having high ping or like having low ping, that's still something. But definitely I have an advantage. Fishing is the second most boring skill. I think that's a bad take. Fishing is like just farming, but like a little more engaging. Man, like it's super easy to level. It has a bunch of cool recipes. Like I don't really think it's bad. I'd rather do fishing than alchemy, farming, dungeons, fucking taming, or not taming, the other one, hunting. Farming isn't boring. Alright. Using Glaciate Golem and a Zero Lapis, it's for cold res, you dumb motherfucker. You wouldn't understand. That's a joke, by the way. I don't mean it. I'm calling you dumb, but not a motherfucker. I wonder, if I wouldn't do mining, I would do fishing. Yeah, I could agree with that. Yeah, people who think farming are fun are just people who are dead ass like macroing it, probably. Which is fine. Foraging's the most boring skill. I honestly liked foraging when I did it. I think the Heart of the Forest perks could be a little better if those perks were better. Then that would be ideal, but they are kind of ass. And if they fix them, then I think foraging would be a good skill. And it's not even, the whole update's not even out yet, so. No, I do not get recognized. I will never get recognized, probably. You say macroing is fine? I say it's fine, but, like, I'm not vouching for people to macro. Like, I don't fucking macro. Like, I don't think you should, but, like, I don't give a fuck if you do. That's what I say. I say that, like, every day. Like, I'm not vouching for you to do it, and I'm not gonna, like, ban you or smite you from existence because you do. I just think that I'm not gonna do it, and like, you shouldn't, but, like, if you do it, I don't care. Profit per hour, it's an RNG method, but with Jasper right now, it says I'm making, like, 90 mil. And the Zero Lappy. Not sure you live in? I live in America. Which isn't really a country. I live in the United States of America. And then you hear the eagle screech in the background. forgot to pop this again. If you gotten all the XP, then it's completely okay not to mine. I completely can vouch for you. That's fine. You don't have to mine. There's no reason for you to do that. That is like perfect. If you like doing other things, then that's awesome. But I do think you should get the XP because you need to max it for the game if you want to max the game. Why are you mining with your blue cheese drill? Gold res, pristine. Glacial also gives you more buffs. Coal still is the best for money, yes. Fines, what do you say? It's what? You can't really go off of fine values because there's so many variables like fortune of freezing, getting fortune from the Mineshaft Mayhem perk, or mining speed boost, or cold res. But I would say in a 0 lapis, if you get at least 200 no campfire, 200 plus, that's probably fine. Mining without 0 pings is kind of buns. Not really. It just depends on what you mine. So you make per hour. It's not. There's no tried and true number, sadly. But like straight up off of Jade, Glaciite, and Ruby, I probably make like 40 mil an hour in corpses and stuff. But if I get a Jasper, it goes up to 60, or if I get 2 Jaspers, it goes up to 70 or 80. You know, stuff like that. Skyblock XP necessary to get higher level? Yeah. That is textbook definition of what Skyblock XP is. Not being mean or anything. Blue cheese on your main drill? Somebody was telling me they did the math and the blue cheese is technically better on both drills anyway. So, I mean, probably. But I think I'm just going to get a third Devon drill anyway, just to test it myself. But it's probably, like, negligible. Skyblock XP to me is meaningless, but, you know, to other people it's important. To me, it's like, whatever. Like, you're flexing that you spent a bunch of hours doing random shit. Like, whatever. It doesn't really matter to me. I'll read all those comments in a second. I just want to use this mining speed boost well. Barely noticed a difference? Yeah, like I said, it's probably negligible. You don't have to drill swap, yeah. 197 fine lapis using campfire and 1 lapis good. No, that's probably bad. Or it's like mediocre. At least want to try to get 40 or even 500, but I don't want to do dungeons. Then don't. Like, don't worry about a level you don't need to. Third Devon drill is rich people shit? No, third Devon drill is people who only mine and literally that's all they do. 650 ping bad for mining. Yeah, but you can still mine. 77 cold res? Yeah, that's good then. That's pretty good. You're missing out on 25 cold res. Like, what? That was a 0 lapis, right? How much did I make out of that? Probably like 310. 308. 0 lapis 308 is pretty good, but that was cold res buff, I think. Highest fines you've ever gotten, like 385, I think. And I like skill issued in it. It was sad. I could have got 400 for sure, but I was skill issuing. How do I get all I know is peppers and pendants? Then get those. What? Then do it. Then do it. Doesn't give me enough. It's your net worth? I don't know. Fine, more profitable or flawless? I don't know. You'd have to do the math. I have no idea. Let me check. I'll check for you. Right now it says Peppers or pendant first? Obviously peppers. They're cheaper for cold. Per cold, at least. Right now it says 13.3, but I think that's because Racing Helmet dropped. Nope. Something dropped. Hep Relic dropped? Yeah, Hep Relic dropped. So 13.3 bill, which is kind of low. You get a... What? When do you get a book for Scathas? I don't know how I just double jumped there. I'm like cheating or something. What book do you get from Scathas? I don't even have any worm kills on there. Anyway, let's do some math, see how much we made. 1,254. That's 92 mil. Dropping it. Oh, better. So I don't know how to read. 72 or 17, and that ruby would just go to NPC. 2.4. I can't do math. 3.6. Fuck, I don't care, bro. Honestly, at this point, it's just easier to do this. It's like 8 mil. I don't know, bro. It doesn't matter. We probably made like 130 this stream. 130, 140 mil in like 3 hours. That's pretty bad. It's pretty fucking terrible. It's like less than 50 mil an hour. Luck has not been ideal. Ending stream? Yeah, I'm gonna be ending. We gone longer than normal. Shouldn't insta all this shit. I mean, I still have what's in my stash. Every 100,000 glaciite is like, so you're paying 49. Every 100,000 glaciite is like 1.4 mil. So that's like 10 mil. So add 10 mil to the counter. So 150 mil. 150 mil. So we were averaging like 50 mil per hour this stream. That's kind of ass. Which means our luck was not that good. If I get quick call or wait for Hep Relic. Probably wait for Hep Relic, honestly. 150 mil and... Well, no, we haven't really been here for 3 hours. We only mined for 2 hours and 40 minutes. So that's more like, what, fucking 60? 60 mil? Maybe like 55 mil an hour? I guess it's not... You know, we'll just round up to 60 because I'm feeling pretty, like, nice right now. 60 mil an hour isn't too bad for stream. Especially when I'm not locked in or anything. Put this in, Yeah, that's not too bad. Like, it could obviously be better. And, like, if I was using my forge correctly and I was, like, actually forging Umber. Because Umber is probably good margins right now. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, if you're mining, like, forge Umber, forge tungsten, or something like that, that takes only, like, 60 minutes. That would be ideal. Alright, guys. Oh, why does it look like that? What the fuck? I don't know. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. I'll be live tomorrow. Peace.